Hey guys, what's going on? It's been quite a while since I've made one of these videos, a vlog that is. I don't really have anything planned to say, but some things have happened that I just felt like sharing or talking about. And I suppose that is the essence of every vlog ever. So, I lost my job this morning at the game store that I worked at. It wasn't necessarily a bad encounter or circumstance. It was just kind of a culmination of things that led to it, including, wrongdoings on my part, poor management, and a couple of other things, I suppose. But because of that, I am now jobless for the time being, which isn't a feeling that is super new to me, I suppose. But it has been a little while. It has been a little while since I was unemployed, I guess, at this point. I had been there for, gosh, I don't even know now. I mean, the majority of this year, so quite a few months. I'd gotten pretty, I don't know what I want to say, settled in. I gotten pretty used to it, and it was nice. It was a nice gig that I had going there, being able to work there and then stream and whatever else. And don't worry, I'm not homeless yet. As you can see, I still have plenty of lovely possessions in my home around me here, which I, of course, made sure to clutter my shelves and windowsill with before I recorded this vlog, so that I could look like I owned cool things like all vloggers do. I hope you appreciate my efforts. Most of them are Robin's possessions, including the actual bookshelf and room that I am residing in. But regardless, I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, I lost my job, and so I just want to be able to share and talk a little bit. And all this really means is that you guys will hopefully be seeing more of me in the near future. As you guys know, streaming has always been my passion, my muse, whatever you want to call it. Whether it's been on the front of my mind or on the back burner at any individual time, it's been something that I have always thought about and always intended to make my prerogative, always intended to make it my livelihood for the better part of 4 years at this point. I've actually lost track of how long it's been, but it's been what I wanted to do for a very long time, and I've been almost completely certain of that since I started doing it. So right now, during this transitional period for me, when I'm in between jobs or whatever it is I end up doing next, I'm gonna put a lot of time into streaming, and I'll be seeing you guys a lot, hopefully. So I just want to let you know that I'm going to try really hard to do that. If you feel like coming by to watch, if you feel like coming by whatever, I'd love to have you guys there. I might be promoting myself a bit more, whoring myself out a bit more, asking for whatever donations to do with this or that, So if you have any spare change, alms for the poor, it'll help me to get by in the meantime until I find something new. But that's not really what I made this to say. This isn't just a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or a GoFuckMe or whatever. But that does help. That's always really appreciated to help me moving from one thing to the next. But in the meantime, hopefully I can put out a lot of cool stuff. This has gotten really somber, and I didn't really intend for that, so sorry about that. I've been talking really slowly, and sounding probably fairly depressed, but it's not bad. It's just been, it was early this morning. I woke up to go in to work and, you know, intended to be there or whatever all day, and now here I am, having moved all the stuff in here to make this lovely vlog for you guys. So it's just been a bit of a different morning than I expected, but yeah, it's been a morning, and you guys know how I love mornings. Damn, I haven't even had any coffee yet. I'm gonna do one of those really cool jump cuts like YouTubers do. Maybe sometime when you see me soon, I'll have some coffee. Oh, sorry if I rambled through the beginning of this vlog, but I really had no idea what I wanted to talk about whenever I sat down here. I just knew that I wanted to talk, and that was it. So thanks for giving me an ear in the meantime, because no one else will listen to me. If I can just reminisce randomly on my time working over there, which I for some reason decided to keep anonymous. I don't know. I know you guys, I may not have told like a ton of stories of my time there or anything, but it was really fun. I really liked working with all the guys that were there: Ryan, Evan, Brandon, Joey, Ethan. I made a lot of good friends while I was there, and you guys have seen a couple of them here on the stream, and hopefully here in the near future you might even see more of them. I know that our friends in life are drawn very closely together by the places that we go in life, whether it's school or work or, you know, the bar or a gaming store or whatever, or the strip club. But now that I've left there, I'm not working there anymore, I feel like I might start to grow apart from them, and that always makes me kind of sad. But I know that, you know, I had some really good times with them, and I may continue to hang out with some of them for longer than others, and eventually I'll end up meeting more friends that I'll feel the exact same way about, and that's just the way that life goes. And hopefully I'll never have to leave you, because you'll always come back to watch my content, and we'll never grow apart. But yeah, in the meantime, I want to focus really heavily on bringing you guys some good, fun, upbeat, entertaining, scary, whatever content. I really want to, because that's always been my goal. And I've fallen short of that a lot of times because, you know, long days at work, tired, lazy, other goals, relationship, you know, whatever it is. There's just so many other things going on in my life, because streaming takes a lot of energy, you know. It's something that is a hobby, is enjoyable or whatever, but unlike other hobbies, it takes a lot more time and energy and thought. You know, it's mentally and physically like degrading over a period of time to the extent that any other activity is, such as work. What I'm trying to say is that it's something that's it's fun and it's a hobby, yet it has the physical and mental impacts of work. And so whenever you work for a living for 8 hours a day, and then you come home, and rather than just play a video game or just watch a movie or just paint models or just watch sports or whatever, when you work and what you come home to does the same thing that work does to you, you know, it's just a lot over time. It breaks you down eventually, you know, and it's really exhausting, and it makes it hard to continue doing it. So in the meantime, with that load off of me, I hope that I can be able to do this more often and better than I have before. You know what I realize? I talk too much. I draw things out too much. It takes me too long to convey my points. That's something that I've worked on for a long time. I think I've gotten better, but I'm struggling with it, especially right now. You can see how defeated I look, slunching. I just invented a new word. It's slouching and hunching at the same time. If you can slunch, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Dicks out for Harambe. How about that presidential debate? You know, it's a good thing that a man with my temperament isn't leading the country, because you'd be in jail. That's really hot. It feels good to be able to talk a little bit. Maybe I should do vlogs more often. I feel like vlogs are like they're therapeutic for the vlogger. Maybe for the vloggee as well. Is that what you would call yourself? People who are subject to vlogs? People who watch vlogs? Are you the vloggee? If I'm the vlogger, I think you get to be the vloggee. I'm happy that you're my vloggee. Couldn't have hoped for a better vloggee. It's just good. Feels natural. He says, doing something almost as unnatural to mankind as butt sex. By that I mean talking into plastic and metal in the solitude of my own house as if it were a person. But we know the truth. It really does. Like, there comes a point where I'm not even, I don't even see the camera that I'm looking at. I only see the people that I think about talking to and the things that I talk about after a while. It's weird. I don't know. Anyways, if I can get slightly back on track, as if there was a track in the first place, I'm really just driving through a field, just like a ravine or something. I don't know. There's no guide, there's no path, there's no end. But as far as structure of this vlog goes, but if I can get back to something I actually had intended to talk about, I'm gonna be bringing you guys hopefully a lot more content. So please come watch it, because somebody has to. Stop in occasionally. And like I said, if you ever feel like donating, or you ever feel like giving, or you ever have any extra or anything like that, I would be incredibly appreciative if you would give, if you would share, whatever you want to say. It's just as straightforward as that. I never ask, I suppose, you guys to give, but I suppose also that's exactly what I'm doing right now. If you're not in the financial place, or you don't feel like it, then don't. You know, this is not the end of the world. There are people in much worse scenarios than I am right now. However, you know, it is just Robin and I in this cozy little townhouse in the middle of the city, you know, affording rent and food and bills and this and that. And so anything that you guys wanted to share to help me get along until I can balance things out here in the near future would be amazing. I hadn't really told you guys, but as far as other employment goes to replace the job that I just lost, I can always resort to thinking about like GameStop, some other used game stores, or another job that I might necessarily not want to take in the meantime to just tide me over. But if I don't have to, I'd really like to not. I have another thing to do. I have another data entry thing to do lined up with self-employment that I would really like to pursue, and if it is viable, I'll tell you guys, you know, more about it in the near future. But and hopefully that would allow me to be able to stay home and focus a lot more on streaming, which, like I said, is what I want. But if it doesn't work out, then I might resort to one of these other things. But in the meantime, any help that you guys are willing to offer is amazing. And like I said, you know, anytime that I end up asking for something from you guys, I always want to give back in return. So I'd love to bring back the same things that I used to do with the whole, you know, $5 donations, request that I play a game. I always love seeing the random things that you guys bring up, whether it's the first time I played Five Nights at Freddy's on a request, or just playing Oregon Trail for like 3 hours and and as like a fucking Pioneer roleplay simulator. It's always a lot of fun. I love doing that. So if you want to donate a couple bucks and then ask me to play a certain game, I'll try and get it in there for you, like I always do. Jake always tries to get it in there. But oh, that's really, really hot. That might not have looked like a hot face, but it's really hot. But I want to drink coffee during my vlog because it's magical, because I can make it look like I just got coffee out of nowhere. Oh, I have coffee now! See, that was from like 20 minutes later, but you guys don't know that. It looks like it was just spiced together. Vlogging is wonderful. Why don't I always, or not even vlogging, just post-production is wonderful. Why am I not a YouTuber? Why do I live stream? I could have had life easy. I don't know. So anyways, I'll stop ragging on about the whole donations thing. I just want to let you guys know. I don't have anything else to say. I'm gonna stream today. I'm gonna go see you guys live in a minute after I end up doing this, making this video probably. This lighting does not, what's the word I'm looking for? Compliment my face, my super gaunt facial structure. Mornings. Phooey. Thanks for watching, everybody. Outro away! Away!